What in the world is that thing down there? That needs investigating. My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that I can buy and flip for a profit. I'm the Crazy Wife Lady and welcome to my channel. So we are here today at the Shillington Goodwill, and we are going to head in and see what we can find to buy and flip for a profit. Here we go. There's FTD. What are these down here? No, not Fiesta. A fused glass plate down there with Santa Claus on it. Oh, I like. Oh, and it's signed. What is that signed? I am having a hard time. It looks like Base DAO. I'm not familiar with that, but that is a nice Santa plate. Almost looks like a vintage Santa. Here is a canister. These are almost always chipped. Right here. Oh yeah. Yep. Look at that. Chipped. That's a shame. Giant label here. The looks of that. There's a chip there. That's an interestingly shaped glass. I wish there was more than just one of them. And then maybe the rest of them are over in the purple section. There's a lot of stuff that looks like Fiesta today, but it's not. Looks like a hobbyist piece. It's a glamour shot. I'm not really quite sure who that is, though. That one's clearly Glade. It's not Glassy Baby. I noticed this as I was walking down the aisle. Oh, that's Avon. I loved the colors. Second, what is this? Ooh, that looks like it could be something. And there's no chips or cracks on it. $1.99. Puppy Love, Fitz and Floyd. There's no chips on that either. I really love the shape of that. It's got some serious condition issues around the edges. You can see all the chips, and it is made in Italy. That is made of wood, and it has a pottery lid. I'm wondering if those actually go together or if somebody just paired them together. It doesn't fit that well. $4.99 on that vintage lamp. That's worth at least $25. Yeah, I might pick that up. It's a reasonable size when it comes to shipping and also taking photographs. Alright, it's still plastic. I picked that up the other day and it's like, oh my gosh, it's plastic. Give thanks. That's glass, but I don't think it's anything special. Real kick out of some of these ceramics they just make me giggle every time. Oh, there's another one over there. Let's see if I can show you. That bunny, do you see it? I'll give you a closer look when I get closer. And hey, look at this giant photograph right in front of us. This is actually a really neat piece. It's very large, $3.99. It has a huge chunk out of it though. These are plastic. Is that Marshall, Texas? Yeah, it kind of looks like it, but it's not marked. I really love this Celadon mug. And then down here I noticed this salt and pepper shaker. That's kind of great. $1.99 on that. Looks like it could be a California pottery, but I don't see any markings. This perfume bottle looks like it could be Egyptian, but it is missing its stopper. I'm really hoping I might find the Empoli stopper that goes with the bottle that I got the other day. That would just be amazing, but I'm assuming it probably got donated because the stopper broke. Here's some vintage dinnerware. Fairfield. Love the mid-century lines on that sewing table, but it looks like it's already been purchased. Kind of like the pattern on that. What is that? That is made in Portugal for Eddie Bauer. Eddie Bauer is a pretty decent brand, I think. It's $2.99. I'm not sure what that would be. I think a creamer, but it's awfully large to be a creamer. This looks like it could be some sort of fairy light. I'm a little confused by it. Maybe it's not a fairy light because that's not vented, that's solid. It's very bizarre. I think I'm gonna pass on it. Oh, it's marked there. What is it marked? A. Spuler, 1998. I can feel the chipping around the edges on that. What is a vintage canister? Oh, that's the Rooster's Fighting canister. I usually leave those behind. The giving plate. I saw this the other day. Well, I saw a corner of it and I didn't actually get down to check out the giving plate. It does have a chip on it, but I love the floral pattern. It's a shame it has damage. Is this a complete set? Looks like it could be. Dagny usually picks these up, but she's not here with me today. I love the colors on the finished product, and it does look like it was never used. So I'll give that one a shot. I like the looks of that back there. What is that? Riger design? That is a sweet little dish. Home is where your cat is. Aww. $1.99. Clearly it is contemporary, but I think that's very sweet. And $1.99, there's a few dollars to be made there. It's actually an art pottery mug. The bottom is slightly crude. I kind of wonder if it's a raccoon because it is blackened on the bottom. KZ14. That's $1.99. I could probably make a little bit, but I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna check these out. Those look like, oh, they are George Briard. Look at that. George Briard. They are marked. The tape concerns me though. And I do feel some rough spots along the edge. Not terrible. I think only one dish has rough spots. $1.99. That's $1 a piece for George Briard. Churchill. That looked like it had more age than it actually does. The shelves are a little cluttered here, so I'm trying to make sure that I've seen everything before I move on. I really love the texture of this lamp. It's kind of like a denim texture. It's $2.99. It strikes me as probably something that was sold at Target or something. Hey, look at that. I missed this the other day. That's more of the daisy pattern. $1.99. I actually got right home from Goodwill or back to the shop, and I listed those plates in the same day, and I sold the following day before the video even dropped. So I think that's worth picking up. This is Poppy Trail Daisies. It's one of the serving pieces. What in the world is that thing down there? That needs investigating. What is it even? Made in China. It's like a giant skeleton. It's $6.99. That is a great Halloween piece. Gosh, even though it's made in China, I'm very tempted. Just because it's super cool. I don't know though. Is it worth hanging on to? Probably not. I think I'm going to leave it for somebody else to pick up. It's very, very heavy. There's a teapot. Made in China. And of course, it's chipped there on the spout. Oh boy, what is this? Okay, no, it's not Mackenzie Child. I saw the chip and then the colorful pattern. I was like, is it chipped? Is it Mackenzie Child's? It is not. What in the world is that? There is no explanation. It's not even signed. It's very strange though. It reminds me of that meme. I wish there was some sort of signature or something on it. $2.90. This could be a lost Picasso. It's probably not likely. I'm a little tempted to buy it because it's weird and I love weird stuff. For $2.99. You know what? I could make at least $10 on that. More if somebody else is into the weirdness. There's a lot of chipping on that footed dish. It appears to be vintage, but I don't think I can forgive those chips. Plastic camel ashtray. This is always such a tight squeeze to get down this aisle, but I'm going to check out the artwork and see if there is anything here that catches my eye. There is a still life from 2004 with tulips. Timeless decor AC Moore. So I think this is a painting that somebody just had framed. It's on canvas. It's not terrible. I kind of like it. I don't know what that says. I'm going to make the decision to leave it because of how long it is. And I have so much artwork at the shop, I really need to think about it before I buy. And I'm sure somebody's going to come in and want to hang that in their living room. This one's got some age to it. It's 115 out of 500. And it is signed. There's some serious condition issues there, though. You can see the mold and the water damage on the mat. Down there, that looks like a painting. Guatemala. It's like a watercolor painting. There's actually two of them. Kind of almost wonder if they are like souvenir pieces because there is no signature other than Guatemala. That one is very colorful. There's a barn with a sun and the crops. I wonder if that's actually print or not. It's hard to tell behind the glass. It is signed, but it's covered up with the matting. $4.99 on that. That's a reasonable size, and I absolutely love the color. If I don't end up hanging it in my own house, I will list it on eBay. That tree in there looks to be vintage. It doesn't have any little holes for lights, though. That winking Santa also looks like it could be vintage. How much is this little bag? This is $3.99. I wish I could see what it says on the bottom of Santa. And of course the other one's just resin. I don't see a whole lot of money in there, so I don't need it. I like the pattern on those. Taylor Ironstone Canes is the pattern. $1.99 for the pair. Checking the edges to see if I feel any chips, and I don't really feel anything, so I think I'm going to pause for a minute and look up comps on that. Although, is that a crack? Yeah, okay, never mind. At least one of them is cracked. Ah, that's a bummer. What do we have up here? Looks like it could have some age to it, and I don't see any damage. It's $1.99. Made in Japan. Well, maybe not. There's a sweet teacup. This is probably from a child's set. There is it's a little rough around the edges. There's a creamer. $3.99, an individual creamer. There's no damage there, but $3.99. I would expect that to be 8 to 12. Ooh, let's go look at that pig. Look at that piggy. It's very colorful. What does it say on the back? Gale Style Taiwan, I think. This kind of reminds me of those catalog. I can't remember the name. You guys actually told me about it. It's that catalog where you could order stuff. A lot of the times they'll be marked down here, but I can't really see. weirdo bunny I was telling you about. See, it was worth it, right? It was worth me coming over and showing you. Oh, what do we have here? It's an Art Nouveau style lamp. Let's see. A case collection and a hobbyist butterfly. I'm wearing. I kind of like that, but does it light up? No. This one looks like it could be Takahashi. There is a chip. I felt it when I picked it up. Okay, we're going to the next aisle. I just spotted something. Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is. All right, it was a little anticlimactic. I'm not sure what's happening here. I think that's supposed to be a Kewpie, but he has a flat face. All right, never mind. What do we have here? Wildflower. Wildflowers by Cricket. I have bought and sold this before. $3.99. There is a lot of scuffing on it. There has to be a way to remove that. I know it's not easy, but that is a nice wall pocket for $3.99. That is very heavy. And what is it? It's definitely molded glass. I'm looking to see if there's any signatures on it because it is so heavy. But I'm not seeing anything. And clear glass just isn't really a seller for me. Paper craft, $1.99. I'd get that for Juliet, but I feel like she would probably just get frustrated with that. It looks to be a little difficult. I don't think that was here the first time I came through. Obviously something is missing off the front. I'm very confused by this. I mean, I think it's the mother who lived in the shoe or something like that. Made in Japan. It's unfortunate that it is missing something. Here's a little more George Briard. You can see the signature there on those. I was browsing through here to see if I could find the sake bottle that goes with those two that I picked up, but I wasn't having any luck. The design on those is really nice. It's not terribly worn. A lot of the times when these are put through the dishwasher, they get really worn out. It's a nice block pattern. I have walked past this a few times, and I think it finally registered that it was a moon because it was on the shelf like that. I'm just registering it as a wooden box. But this appears like it could have been homemade. Folk art, primitive. It's a moon nightlight. And I kind of like that for a $2.99. I bet it looks amazing when it's illuminated. It is an Otagiri ashtray, OMC, Otagiri Mercantile something company, maybe. I really love the chartreuse color of that. Okay, well I think I'm probably gonna start wrapping this up. They are still stocking, and that's why I've hung around as long as I have, but I feel like I should probably get on the road and start heading home. Okay, well my total spend here today at the Shillington Goodwill was $43. I feel like we got some really great stuff today. Like it was sprinkled in. It took us a while, but I'm obsessed with that moonlight. I'm excited to plug that in and see what it looks like. And also that fused glass plate was fantastic. We got some decent stuff. We just had to really hunt for it. But I love the hunt. I think that's, the thrill of the hunt, finding the good stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm gonna head on down the road towards home. Got about an hour and 15-minute drive, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see all of you tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you spotted something you just can't live without, we do post 25 to 30 new items in our eBay shop every single day, and I've posted a link to that down in the description.